Hey all, Kurt Sasso here from TGT Webcomics with Shortpacked creator David Willis. How you doing today, David?
Doing very well today. How you doing?
I'm doing great. This is a beautiful convention, a lot of webcomic people here, a lot of comic people here, and I'm glad that you've been invited here today. So
I'm having a good time. I've seen a whole lot of people. I enjoy how much sunlight there is. Good crowd. I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've always commented that you have the best superheroes, drawn superheroes that I've seen. You capture the 90s essence, especially of, Batman, of Superman, and those must be the true inspirations for your work there as well.
Yeah, I drew a lot of Batman animated series style stuff when I was a young boy at the time, but I guess about around high school age. That style, because I drew a lot of it, sort of became part of my own a little bit, not a whole lot, but I can still reach into that when I draw them today. So,
but it's not all about superheroes. You got a great relationship-based webcomic. I mean, you capture your characters well, their geeky sides, their humor, their fears, their anger, and you do everything on a great level that is consistent all the way through. And I really appreciate you doing this comic.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Shortpacked is about people working at a toy store. There's a whole bunch of crazy people. I don't know. It's they actually get a former president of the United States, Ronald Reagan, to join the cast because the 80s are so popular, and so he joins he's like their janitor. And then you have the evil overlord who runs the store, and all the toy collectors who work for that. I have fun bouncing all the personalities off each other. It's a fun thing to do.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely a fun thing to do, and I mean, you have some really great posters here as well. I mean, take a look at that. I mean, that's just some really great stuff there.
Oh, thanks. I had a good time painting it. You got Ronald Reagan there. He's standing in for Doc Brown.
Oh, that's great. And you do everything so well with this. You have some great sketches. You're always on the go, always on the move. You're a hard guy to track down, and I'm glad that you're at this convention. But what brought you to C2E2?
Well, last year I came to Wizard World Chicago, and this seems to be the replacement, quote unquote, for that. And had a good time there last year. Wanted to do it again, and I liked the cut of C2E2's jib, so I came back.
So what's coming down the pipe for Shortpacked and yourself?
Well, I have book 3 coming out this summer. It's currently in production in Hong Kong. It'll be here in about a month and a half. And I'm just having fun writing the relationships between, right now having a storyline where everyone's relationships sort of go poof. And so sort of, I call it the relationship apocalypse, where everyone has a little bit of trouble. It's drawing a lot of interest, and I'm having fun doing it.
And it's great. I mean, it's good to kind of shake things up in your world every so often there as well. And you've had a reader with me for whenever you started, and I just can't thank you for doing this interview as well. But one quick question is, C2E2, and I asked this with Chris as well. So, it's an inaugural convention. You pack up everything, you go home, you sit down and you think about it. What are you going to take away from this type of convention personally for you?
I had some really good barbecue last night.
Besides the food.
I don't know if it's late enough to get a good impression otherwise. I mean, it's very I'm having a good time talking to everybody. I don't know. I'm gonna come back next year, so that's what I've decided already. So
good. Well, hey, I'd love to see you here next year, and maybe once we get you on the podcast, we'll get your thoughts of really how C2E2 ended for you.
All right. Thanks.
And thanks for taking the time to do this interview, and have a great rest of your show here.
You too.
Oh, and what's the website?
Shortpacked. Shortpacked.com. That's Shortpacked.
Beautiful. Thanks a lot, David. Appreciate it.
Thanks.